Hey guys, it's Larissa. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day and I hope you guys are ready to enjoy a quick little video from me all about online shopping. Now, we are currently sitting in who knows what month of a global pandemic, which means that things like shopping at a mall or even in store are not really an option right now. So for me, I know that I love to online shop on my couch, on my bed, on my chair, really whatever, and it's easier than ever. But there's still some problems and issues that people encounter, including like the people that I asked, which was like, you know, some of my family and friends. And I just wanted to provide you guys with some tips and tricks because I feel like online shopping is here to stay. And there's plenty of positives. Like, I love the fact that when you're online, your options and varieties are just like endless because you're on an e-space versus like a physical store. So anyways, like I said, I have a few tips and tricks that you guys might be able to employ with your online shopping purchases. So go ahead and sit back, maybe take a break from your online shopping with a glass of wine and enjoy this video. So probably the most stressful part of online shopping is shopping somewhere that you've never shopped before and that you don't know about the sizing, right? So what I will say is one of the most important things to take away from this video is my first tip, which is know your measurements. Measurements are so much better when trying to determine your size and
Today, Junior?
Determine if something will or won't fit on you, because at that point you are knowing down to the inches what your size is rather than a small, medium, or large, or extra large, or you know, extra small, whatever, yada yada. I know a lot of women, and I know that not everybody's sizes could possibly ever fit into like 5 standards of a small, a medium, or a large without knowing what your measurements are and where they correlate on a sizing scale. So now that that is said, like I said, the first thing that you can do whenever you're shopping anywhere is to get yourself one of these guys. So for just a quick little tutorial on how to use a tape measure, you want to make sure that when you're using it, you obviously are on the right side, inches or centimeters. So first, starting with your waist for women, you want to find the smallest part of your midsection. Next, for your bust, you want to circle around the top of your body through around about the nipple point. And finally, for your hips, you want to slide the tape measure down to where the widest part of your hips, including around the widest part of your butt, and that should give you your correct measurements. So for tip number 2, my suggestion is that you check the material that the item you're trying to purchase, what that material is. So if you're looking down in the little section of details beneath the picture of the item, you'll see what the item is made of. Now, if it's made of like a cotton or a polyester, then you more than likely will have more stretch. Like for example, this dress has a lot of stretch, so even if I got this and it was like technically not my size, then I still might be able to work it or fit it, or you know, even if you want to order something, it might fit a little bit tighter. As opposed to a dress like this, which is like a silky, sort of like satiny material, where if it's your sizing isn't correct, then you might end up being very uncomfortable because it does not have, as you can see, very much stretch or give in the material. Number 3 is to pay attention to the models that the item that you're looking to buy is being modeled on. Now, a lot of sites have started including multiple size models to kind of show off that item. I know one is like Fabletics, the workout gear site, and also I believe like ASOS does it as well, where they might show you like a model in side by side, or they might show you where like one model is wearing it in a plus sizing and one model is wearing it in like a standard smaller sizing. Now what that does for me is I try and check and see if there's a model that might fit my body type that might be able to show me exactly, or you know, an approximate range of how that item might fit on my body. Or even another reason why the little details box in the drop down below is such a gold mine is because sometimes it'll even show you what the size that model is wearing on the website. So if you see that model and you're like, I wonder what size she's wearing and how that's able to fit on her. It'll show you, oh, this model is wearing a extra large or a 1X. I think also Savage Fenty does that, where it'll show you. I'll also show you kind of in a little video what that looks like. So this is a screen recording of popular fashion site Reformation. What I wanted to point out here was if you go to the bottom of wherever the image that is shown, you can see the product details and fit. And that's able to give you some extra information about the product, as well as if you continue scrolling, you're able to see this model's measurements and size. So you're able to compare her with what your measurements are. So as far as tip number 4 goes, it's all about coupons.
Right.
The shopaholic in me loves watching the numbers go up, and the couponaholic loves watching the numbers go down.
Are they coming off, Dad? Are they coming off?
Guys, but whenever I shop anywhere, I really always try to include some type of coupon, whether that be through subscribing to the emails of the website and then getting a 15% off or 20% off. I know it doesn't always amount to that much, but I'm sure if you looked at it in the bigger picture of shopping for, you know, multiple different items throughout a year, you'd see that the coupons really do sometimes add up. Coupons? Whatever, you guys can tell me the right way to say that in the comment box below. But anyways, like I was saying, one of the best things that you can do when you know that you're gonna consistently shop at a place is sign up for their loyalty programs. Now I know sometimes those emails can be irritating and you just get them like bombarded by them constantly, but one of the things that you can also do is when you go into your email, you can choose how many emails you want to get from a company. So sometimes you can choose, you know, all of the emails that they send, or you can choose to just receive a few. But one of those things that those emails are able to do is it does sometimes send you little coupons here and there, and also free shipping and kind of promotional things like that. So for number 5, which is my last and final tip, please, 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 when you're shopping on these websites, pay attention to the return policy. One of the biggest inconveniences, I would say, with shopping online is you can't just buy the item and then just walk into the store and return it for a lot of places, especially right now because the pandemic. But please pay attention to the return policy. One of my least favorite things is sort of buying an item and then either they have a really crappy return policy and they'll only give you store credit, or you have to pay for your return shipping. Now, you know, I'm sure you guys all know Fashion Nova that some stores will only give you store credit, and sometimes that's nice, but sometimes it's like, bruh, I wanted that item, there's nothing else that I want, just give me my money back. So yeah, like I'm saying, please pay attention to the return policy. There's like usually in the details you're able to see like, you know, what you're able to get back when you do purchase an item. Based on my personal belief, I feel like they should just give you your money back because you spent your money and you bought it online, so there was no way to try it on, right? Anyways, and that is all as far as the tips and tricks that I have for you guys today. In summary, make sure that you have yourself a little tape measure. You can get it, I'm sure, anywhere, to know your true measurements and your sizing. Make sure you are paying attention to the materials of the item that you're trying to buy, as well as paying attention to the model and looking at her sizing in that. Also make sure that you're on the lookout for coupons, because those are a great way to, you know, save your pocket, even if it's just in your head or in my head. And also make sure that you pay attention to that company's return policy, because I'm just trying to save you guys some hassle and make sure that you can get your coins back if you do decide you don't like the item. Now, you guys can go ahead and share any more tips and tricks that you guys have in the little comment box below. Also, let me know if you tried out these tips and if they ended up working out for you. Thanks you guys for watching one of my videos. I love you guys. Have a great day.